What up, world? It's your man, Free Will. Hey! You fucking with the I'm Not Saying, I'm Just Saying podcast. I got my bro right here, Wave God. We in the building.
Yo,
Wave,
what's
how
up?
you doing, bro? What's good with you, man?
You already know what it is, man. Wade Syndicate in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you being here, man. You know, doing what we do. I feel like niggas already be having these hip hop conversations and these Marvel conversations and shit like that. So, you know, by the time we go ahead and just get to it and, you know, spread the knowledge and the mindset that we got to the world. You feel me? Yeah. So what's been good with you, man? What you listening to right now? What's some hot shit you been fucking with?
Oh man. I really just been checking out the latest drops. You know, J. Cole and Dreamville just dropped the drama mixtape, which I kind of listened to it a couple of times just to remind myself that it was supposed to have that whole mixtape feel. But once I was able to enjoy it, and I like that new ESTG and the 4-2 Doug album. That was all right.
True. I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah, out of the last 2 weeks worth of drops, man, I've just been trying to check them all out, not be stuck on, you know, my favorites.
True. Same here, man. I've been listening to that Dreamville a little bit. Of course, you know, Cole goes off on everything he does, but like I really appreciated Luke. Lou had a good one on there. I already expect the Earth Gang to do their shit and Jid. That stick shit go hard, pause. But like that, yeah, Earth Gang, man, they dropped that new album. What was it called? I got it right here. Hang on. Earth Gang dropped that Ghetto Gods. That's what it was. And that shit got some bangers, bro. Yeah, they really get to it, man. I fuss with Earth Gang.
And Boz EP was all right too. I like that. I like that Gunna collab.
Yeah, that one. I haven't heard the whole shit, but I fuck with that Gunna joy. Oh, and by the way, for all our viewers, nigga, happy 420. I do me. So if you got an issue with smoking, this ain't your page.
You already know how we coming.
Exactly. Big wave shit. Yeah, man. I feel like the women are doing that shit with music right now too, because that new Lotto, she got some hits on there, and Coi Leray got a few.
Yeah, Coi Leray,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually, when it dropped, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take a listen to it. I already know saying and you know the haters and critics, but I'm gonna listen to it. See what she did.
For sure, man. I mean, she got haters, bro. She got her daddy hate her, bro. That's the wildest shit. Benzino, man.
We gonna get
Benzino bugging, bro. Benzino is really bugging. I don't know, man. I mean, he put such a he made such a legacy with the Source. I was never honestly like a big fan of his music, even though he had a few that like, you know, rocked and shit. But like I was never really like a big Benzino music fan. But like the Source is the Source, man. And
yeah, the Source.
You know, I feel like he kind of fucking with his legacy now, because it's like, you know, I feel like instead of riding off into the sunset, like, yo, I my daughter is literally the trendsetter and doing her shit, and you know, blowing up, and you know, being a positive artist too, a positive role model artist. It seems like a fun, not only make fun music, but seems like a fun person. So it's like when he comes in with what he's got going on, and you know, family business is family business. So there may be more to the story we don't know, but dropping a diss track with your daughter in it is wild.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering the fact that if you really look at how she came in the game, she really came in the game simply as Coi Leray. She wasn't really riding that Benzino Source way then. So it's even crazier to watch the family drama unfold later.
Yeah.
With the initial shock of realizing halfway into her career, wait, this has been Zeno's daughter.
Yeah, and I feel like I realized it maybe a little earlier, but it's like realizing the smoke they really got between each other, the issues or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Like
It's like the shock factor of finding out they related on top of what you said, the drama that unfolds under it. It's like it's a lot to this story. Like you said, especially
yeah,
that you ain't even got the facts to, so we can only really speak on it so much.
yeah, and the worst part is like the song not even good. Like let me see, what was the name of this shit? I'm looking it up now. Zeno versus the Planet. Let me tell you something, Mr. Zeno. The Planet won. That shit won't hit, man. That shit won't hit on nothing. The flow was crazy. The beat was just not it. Like there was nothing I liked about that song. On top of the fact you disrespecting your daughter, and you going at 50, and you already know 50 is like the pettiest, most disrespectful nigga on earth. So like, I haven't even been on his Instagram today. I've been busy, so there's no telling what that nigga has done or will do. Like as
I
soon as he gets the
know a
chance,
couple.
like yeah, like he yeah, he bugging with that shit, bro. I ain't with that Xeno versus the Planet. I ain't with none of the shit he presenting with that. Like, families go through their shit. Um, Parents go through their issues with their kids, especially coming into adulthood. Like it's real easy to, have issues with your parents or with your kid.
Yeah,
But dropping a whole diss track and laughing at her when her album sales come out and this,
yeah.
that, and the third is just
It,
tasteless.
it's the pettiness of the situation.
Yeah, and it's ugly to see a father doing that shit to his daughter. It's bad enough to see these sons like you see 50 go back and forth with his son, and you see Kirk Franklin and his son beef and shit, and like so many issues with these families, and it's bad enough with a father son, but it's like two men, so it's like it's rough, but like seeing this nigga jump on his what is she 24, 25-year-old daughter, just like saying and doing all this shit and trying to be. I mean, nigga, she got a Nicki Minaj feature, Dirk, Herbo, um,
Yeah, she got a lot of.
Fabio. She got a handful of features on her tape. She has a big fan base and is growing even more with that Nicki Minaj stamp and shit like that. So it's like, bro, let her eat. Let her
Yeah,
do her. She gonna speak her perspective, and it's her turn to, have that spotlight. Like you did yours, you did you. Um, Continue to do you. Like you got the love and hip hop fame and all this and that carrying on, but like, bro, like the hate, the hate is tremendous, and it's fucking terrible. Like I really hope they get through that, but you really got to cut that shit out. That shit whack.
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to the media. Because I mean, if you think not too far back, Dr. Dre was kind of in the same situation with his daughter, but it didn't get nearly as much publicity as this Benzino Coil Ray situation is getting. Because again, certain
Yeah,
things, Dr. Dre's situation didn't play into the media that much as Benzino. He kind of feeded itself, so we get to see more of what's happening in his situation. But I'm like,
yeah,
yeah, like you said, a lot of people that went through this are just having issues between just the parents and the kids, but it still seemed like when you got that celebrity status, it still comes down to, how much of the media is playing into this situation.
yeah.
Because
That's really what it is. Because
yeah,
I mean, as they say, like everything is a rollout. For all we know, this is a show. But I will say, as far as the publicity goes and the optics and the aspect of it, bro, it's not the best rollout.
it's a
Not my
tough,
favorite. It's
it's a
not
tough,
making me want to hear more Benzino music. I'll tell you that. It's definitely not making me want to do that. But I am at all. Like I don't want to hear no more. Like I see booty, a booty ass diss track. That's what I
yeah,
see.
that was a very 2000-ish sounding
That shit
like.
hurt. That shit hurt to listen to. Like it was bad enough that he was dissing his daughter. It was horrible enough, but like the song was just so bad. And you know me, I can't listen to no bad music. It's not no
Yeah,
bullshit.
it definitely. I don't think it's gonna be on
Yeah.
rap at all.
Nah, I'm ready for that Kendrick though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That
It's been
nigga,
definitely been away. What,
that,
5 years?
that nigga don't even drop announcements like regular niggas no more. Not a single, not a Instagram
He
live,
he
not
sent
a
us a
billboard. He sent like
he sent
he
a
sent a letter from his email
yeah a letter.
on his website. Like he sent a like a public email to everybody and was like, what did he say? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, May 13th. He said he's on his way. Um, I will say as a avid listener and a fan, I'm excited. I will also say as an avid listener and a fan, it's about motherfucking time because Drake and Cole have been smoking your boots, Kendrick. That nigga has been far behind in the top three conversation. I think that they often rotate that convo personally through the three. I would say Cole's ahead as far as the overall what he's doing, but I mean it's just by a small percentage with each of them. But I feel like Drake been doing a lot, Cole been doing a lot, Kendrick been doing a lot behind the scenes. Fuck with it, but it's a lot riding on this tape. I don't expect nothing but a classic. I don't expect nothing but a classic. I don't feel like he expect nothing but a classic. He shouldn't.
I mean, you're right. We can either get a classic or hopefully because I noticed Kendrick, he's definitely throughout his career chosen quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't want to see happen to Kendrick is what we kind of did to Andre 3000 in the sense of we expected so much from him that he just kind of fell into that. I might can't actually give these people what they actually like. I can give you something great. It's gonna be epic, but
Yeah.
pedestal y'all have me on, I might not be able to deliver that. And if I do and come up short, it's gonna hurt.
Well, I can see that possibly happen. I think with Kendrick and actually with Drake, Cole, with them three in particular, I think there's always such a high bar and such a high measuring stick that people put them on that no matter what they drop, somebody disappointed. Somebody disappointed in CLB, somebody disappointed in the off season, somebody disappointed in Damn, somebody. So I mean, but at the end of the day, um, maybe not all the aforementioned albums, but like just going back to Kendrick, like there ain't no denying what he does and what he's capable of. So I feel like he's built the mystique on purpose. Um, I feel like the nigga came out with the whole smoking top five, and I was thinking he was gonna drop something next month. I'm like, all right, but then he went on back to bed for a little bit. I was like,
Yeah,
all right. That nigga smoked that top five. It must have been some indica because that nigga took a break for a minute. He took a motherfucking break. I was like, God damn, Kendrick. I was expecting some thunder. He was 21. He ain't taking no prisoners. I was looking for some niggas to get their heads chopped off, but you know, that might have just been the warm up. He said May 13th.
mm-hmm. That's
So
the
we're
that's
gonna
the
see what Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is talking about. I expect that to be something crazy. I mean, of course, he's showing up with like hella jazz samples and some,
yeah, that's it. the name choices. It seemed like
Man.
you got Silk Sonic kind of taking us back with that, I guess the nostalgia of having those types of names in that era. You kind of represented the name more.
Yeah.
And now you got, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It's kind of like, they were roughing into Temptations.
Right. Yo, and I seen
that retro vibe they trying to come back with, and it's making me music is gone. Even for Kendrick, we might hear like a very retro sounding album. It might not be like I think reason he collabing with Baby Keem so much is because he wants to do the modern music through features, but when he put his album out, it's gonna sound very retro.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I'm hoping. I'll say one thing. I'm just got my fingers crossed for is that he do a Black Hippie joint on that tape. Not a whole Black Hippie tape, but this is apparently his last TDE album. I want to see Soul, J Rock, and Schoolboy Q show up on that final one together somewhere. Even or if it's individual features, but like it'd be dope if all four of them did some real different shit. Cause I saw some clips of Top Dog Entertainment and shit. Like I saw some of them TDE videos of J Rock back in the studio, Soul in the studio. So, it's good to see them working. That's another nigga we've been waiting on, bro. At least I've been looking to see is when is Ab-Soul gonna do something else. His last one, Do Without Wilt, was good, but I mean that was like 2015, 16, something like that. I personally don't think he's topped Control System yet. And
that was a big one.
Yeah, that was different. I still listen to that now. That nigga, he probably know he has a top Control System yet.
That's the one they had. We really out here on it. That was Control System.
That was These Days.
Yeah.
But that Control System had that what was that shit? Damn, I'm forgetting the name of the songs now. But he had to Illuminate with Kendrick Lamar. That one that was always on GTA. That was one of them that was that big song on that. Yeah. Along with a few more that I really fuck with. Nigga, the track 2 was called Track 2, and that shit went hard as fuck. Yeah. yeah. My nigga went in on that one. So shout out to Ab-Soul. Speaking also of the when we're talking about the top 3 out here, Drake. You heard that new Drake snippet with what's my man Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow featuring. I think it's Jack Harlow's song.
It's Jack Harlow. Well, that's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think.
They told you it was Jack Harlow's song.
Yeah.
What's the? A lot of people saying he did some Pusha T. I say that's only part of the story. I think he did some a lot of people in that shit.
I think that's always the case with Drake. Like even when he's going to a certain person, he likes to kill multiple birds with one stone. That's just kind of the person he's always kind of been as far as my perception of him. And like every diss I've ever heard him do, even when I know it's going at a specific person, it always kind of has a generalization to it. Because I guess he tries to always have that factor, like, I'm talking to this person, but I want everybody that thinks like him to hear this message.
Yeah. He's crafty at saying fuck you right to your face.
Very much.
without necessarily having to say fuck you. I always respect that. Um, some people call that sneak diss, and I call that good writing. When the nigga know who the fuck he talking to, when he hear it, it don't matter if everybody catch it. We gonna catch it later. When people are going through the lyrics and listening to it and with the playback. But when you hear it,
It hits your soul a little different.
that ain't no sneak diss. That's a motherfucker smacking you in the mouth. So yeah, I mean, he comes back. He comes out here saying my urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though. Yeah, but I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's not negotiable. It's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music is not even relatable. I mean,
like I
he cutting
said,
up,
the
and
record.
and 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 when and I know him and Kanye been dapping and high fiving and acting like buddies, but he dissed Kanye in the song. That's one thing I ain't heard nobody say, bro. Like y'all missing what this man said. Let me find it. I got away from it. Um, my man said this was smack at, at Kanye and Push. He said, to be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation. And how you take that statement is based on what you're making. He looking at two different man's pockets and how long they've been in the game and where he looked at and what he has now versus what another, at least what he says here. I don't know how much money none of these niggas got. But what he said, let's be clear, I don't fucking know. But what he looking at it like, hey, you've been here X amount of time and I'm doing this. But hey, you've been here X amount of time and I'm doing this. So his motivation is what anybody take that. And it's a bro, it's a few bars in here, bro. It's a few. It's a few in here, man. It's just kind of he was cutting up.
He definitely ain't playing it subtle on this song. I'll say that.
Nah, I appreciate
he's
that.
He playing it subtle, but he's not playing it subtle because you know exactly who he's talking about. But like you said, he's sending shots in all directions. Like if you think
man.
I'm talking to, I'm also talking to you.
Hey, right. I seen a few people saying online that they think it's too late. And I'm like, hey man, I don't know. I feel like Drake is mad he didn't get to drop whatever he had on his mind that got nixed. They got cut. They was like, nah, you can't drop that one. He's still fuming about that. So,
I mean, how much they really got to him.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta let niggas forget for me. You gotta let them motherfucker get comfortable and feel like they did something and then on their motherfucking ass. So
keep them on their toes.
Who knows? Keep them on their toes, bro. Be on all 10, bro. I'm telling you. But I don't know. I still think Push got him, and I think that Push can rap. And there's just because they're different, just because Drake might be deemed a better rapper by a lot, or that even somebody deems Push a better rapper. I think that their styles, both of these niggas can disrespect the other, or not even necessarily disrespect the other, but both of them can make music and both can rap at such a high level that there's like it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to determine a winner in a way. Like the the story of Adidon was more kind of like a ether, more like a shame kind of diss. So it hits harder. It's always different when somebody just gets personal and starts throwing shit at you and shit. But like then you got Drake who really he didn't say a lot, but he said enough. And now it's got people buzzing. So it's like if Push come out and say something slick on, some slapping beat, like it's still that's just the next jab. It's with them two. I feel like you can't really determine a necessary winner because both of them niggas are never really gonna stop.
Nah.
Like that, and then never it's never gonna turn into anything, but you're gonna constantly hear, you know, one of these Drake lines, and these niggas is broker than me, but they think they OG kind of kind of bars, and you go here Push say some shit about how a nigga ain't never sold coke and he can't fuck with him, and he punked him. Well, however you gonna say it, like he's always gonna be one of them kind of things chopping up in a verse somewhere here or there, and I don't think either one of them are going to necessarily stop making music anytime soon. So,
no, they not about to destroy each other's careers or nothing like that. But
nah, yeah, you can't really get either one of them canceled. Not like that. Like I think the days of niggas being ja ruled, if you will,
yeah,
or like it's not too many that can be ja ruled. Even though I will say, as I keep saying that, I'm gonna continue to put quotes up because I saw that nigga at Dreamville. Him and Ashanti put on a show, bro. So Ja Rule is the GOAT. Shout out to Ja Rule. That nigga is still here. He's still kicking. That nigga made great music. He got beat out by 50 in like whatever situation that was. Like the man played the popularity game and he played it well, and he just kind of threw Ja off just to turn around and do the same music, to be real. A lot of not the same music, but a lot of the same style of sing, rapping, and doing shit like that. Like that was 50 taking his competition out,
yeah.
along with the real issues they had. Like well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what fuck what they say about John, whether it be the Fire Festival or they try to say his music whack, whatever somebody trying to say. Him and Ashanti put on a fucking show. That shit was one of the best parts of Dreamville. I appreciate it. That was a bucket list for me to see them two in particular. Like, I wouldn't mind hearing some new shit. Drop the Josh Shanti tape. I know y'all got some music. Drop that shit. I want to hear what Ja has to say.
Out here on the
I want to hear it.
Ashanti still be out here on the features.
Hey, and killing them. Just and I feel like if Ja really got in his bag, he would continue to make some good music. Like I feel like he ain't really got to, or whatever he's doing is working for him. But I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it if Ja Rule and Ashanti did one together. I would not be mad at it. I would play the fuck out of that shit. Yeah,
it'd have to be dope.
I feel like there's a lot of duet rap R&B combos. And I'm gonna tell you like this, straight up, I don't think none of them fucking were always on time. I respect to Jay and Beyonce and Nelly and Kelly and all them right there, but them niggas do not want. There's no couple duo.
Yeah, always
rap
on time.
R&B couple duo. There's not no rap couple duo that want to have a verse with Ja Rule or something.
Yeah, always on time was definitely.
They don't want to do that shit. Hey, I don't want problems with the Beehive. Or the Hove Hive, because the Hove Hive is worse than the Beehive. Let a Jay-Z fan disagree with your take on Jay-Z. Them niggas will be on your head, boy. So, but Ja Rule and Ashanti versus, I'm not saying Ja Rule versus Hove. I'm not saying Ashanti versus Beyonce. I'm saying 2 versus 2. Y'all want to do that shit?
Hey, Swiss Beats might have to set it up.
Y'all want to do that shit, man.
Tag team.
Do that. And I ain't never been wrong about a versus, bro. Y'all can check the stats. I was the one saying Trina was gonna kill Eve out here, and they didn't want to hear it. I said Luda was gonna bust Nelly ass. Pause. They didn't want to hear it.
I caught a little bit of that last one with the wine.
There's a few.
And Mary. That was the last.
I didn't kiss that one.
They was like church.
Yeah. I tell you, don't know gospel nigga want to run up with Kurt Franklin. They don't want that shit either. I'm gonna tell you that. Oh, Kurt nigga.
A few.
I'm gonna tell you the day that Kurt Franklin and Plies and Tory Lanez do a track. I'm gonna fuck y'all niggas up.
The doppelgangers.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, we was talking about Pusha T earlier. his track list for his album, It's Almost Dry, came out. I don't know if you saw that.
Nah,
But that new push on the way, bro.
I definitely heard about that album coming.
Yeah.
Been hearing that all day, but I didn't see the track list.
Yeah, that neck and wrist don't lie. That nigga coming with it, bro.
Yeah, that's a banger right there.
Yeah, yeah. And I seen Kid Cudi was out here going, hey, just so y'all niggas know, I don't fuck with Kanye. He did this song last year, and it's Push's song, and I said, okay, I don't fuck with him.
I did
That nigga was mad.
I did it.
That nigga was mad when that track list came out. He was mad about some shit he knew about.
He knew it was
Cudi was hot. Cudi said, listen, fuck Kanye. I did it for Push. That's what he said.
I did it for Push.
Listen, man.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
Listen, man. I hope Cudi and Ye get it together, man. Stop hanging out with Skeet, man. Leave that nigga Skeet alone, bro.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. That ain't cool, man.
That whole
Yeah,
situation.
man. Yeah, that shit ain't cool, man.
Watching it play out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that's really all you really can do is watch some shit play out. There's a lot of niggas out here getting talked about. They've been talking all kind of shit about Ye, saying he crazy. First of all, I don't think he crazy. I just think he's eccentric. But you know, it's a lot of hate on men who do crazy shit for they woman these days. Like, you know, Ye buying the house next door, sending like 1,000,000 roses and diss tracking the new boyfriend and shit. Like, I think that's crazy as fuck, but that's also what you supposed to do. Sometimes you gotta be crazy as fuck. I see everybody mad at Will Smith for smacking Chris Rock. That was crazy as fuck, but he felt like that's what he had to do for his wife. What I personally think is crazy as fuck that you ain't necessarily got to do is get on here like DJ Envy and just tell everybody that you ain't hitting your wife right for X amount of years. It seems like every time I turn around, Envy is putting itself out there, and I mean, I respect that you are bold enough or man enough to put yourself out there, but you getting real. Like, we don't want to hear what you got to say no more. I'm starting to not want to hear about your wife and you no more. It's starting to get too personal.
Work.
You say that again?
I thought I was putting in work, man.
Bruh said he thought he was putting in work. Hey, man, that's gotta hurt though. Like, I feel for him. Like, it's gotta hurt. I just said, stop telling us.
Yeah.
Stop telling me, man. Stop telling me. Will and Jada, stop telling me what the fuck y'all got going on. Envy and Gia.
Yeah, that's
Miss Gia, respectfully. Please stop telling us what y'all doing.
Yeah, at this point, it's just starting to be like, you know, is this? I mean, we get taught about what we expect relationships to be coming up as kids, and then, you know, we become teens and young adults, and we start to go out and date and interact with people and figure out our perception of relationships.
Right.
You know, it be some good and it be some bad. You go through some crazy shit, good shit, all of that. But when you start to hear some of these stories come out that other people are going through, and you start to think like, man, if y'all been like that the whole time, and it's like, damn, people really just live like that and just go about life for 10, 20 years just living like that.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got this real theory that, like, it seems like every time we put a relationship, we as in the people, not me particularly, but when they put these relationships on super high pedestals, that's when everything gets wild. Like, look at it ain't wild, but give it time. All this Russell and Sierra shit. Hey, People, y'all got to get off that shit. Because y'all really making them the perfect black love couple that y'all did for Will and Jada. Look how that turned out. Leave them niggas alone. Future is over there doing him and dropping music. Future got a new tape, new album coming out, the 29th? Leave Future the fuck alone. Leave Russell the fuck alone.
Yeah, that J. Cole line ain't well.
Yeah, like leave him alone. Leave Sierra alone. Leave him alone. Stop putting these people on the pedestal. It ain't no use to argue with women about whether they would take Russell with Buddy or not. It ain't no use to argue with men about whether women would take Russell with money or not. They doing them.
Yeah.
People, get off that shit. For real. I see this on Twitter, Facebook, shade rooms, everything, area of the week.
Yeah, it's definitely hot topics, man.
Niggas got real smoke with Russell Wilson for being with Sierra. Y'all wild, bro. I'm gonna tell you, the only smoke I got with Russell Wilson is why the fuck you ain't give Marshawn the ball, nigga? I want to know. Nah, I'm looking in the camera for this. I need to know. Somebody tag this nigga, drop a comment, send this to Russell, clip this, ESPN. Y'all can blank it out. Whatever y'all got to do, I need answers. You and what's Pete Carroll? What was y'all doing? Best running back in the game.
The best.
On the one in the Super Bowl.
Decision.
Nigga threw an ant. Nigga.
He pulled a Coach T, ran a shotgun at the goal line. We about that life.
Man, he wasn't about it. He wasn't about that shit, bro. He wasn't about that shit. I don't know what happened. I'm not no Tom Brady hater or nothing. I don't fuck with the Patriots, but I don't got no knock to Tom Brady and then they won. But damn, bro. What? The things that bother me years later. That was what, 2015 or some shit? 14?
Yeah, it was a while back.
Still fucks with me to this day. And I'm not even a Seahawks fan. I'm just, hey man, I just want to know. I want to know. The people want to know. That's one of them things, man. We want to know what the fuck happened there, bro. Like, what happened?
I don't know. I guess we just won't find out. They'll take it to
man. I want to know. I want to know what was said to Kyrie Irving. That's your boy, Duke man. That nigga different,
Something was said that he felt needed a proper response to it. He gave it to him.
Let me tell you some shit. I'm a Tar Heel fan. I'm a Tar Heel man all day and every day. But let it be known and on the record that I've always said I fucks with Kyrie Irving. And that motherfucker right there, he ain't give a damn about none of them old fans, none of them haters. You left Kyrie, fuck you. He was Kyrie out there.
He told all of Boston to suck his dick. That's what he did. He told all of Boston to suck his dick.
But see, the problem is they wound up losing. So it's like
that don't give you the right. No.
I mean, no, it don't. No. He said what he said, but it's like, bro, now you gotta steal one now, bro. You gotta beat them. You gotta win the series, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta win the series. And Boston is tough, bro. I'll be honest, I haven't been watching a ton of NBA this year. But again, fuck Duke, but that nigga Jason Tatum different, bro.
I mean, I said that years ago though.
You said that about a lot of Dukies years ago though. So
but Jason Tatum, I was like, man, just give him time. He just gotta get his mind developed as quick as his talent. Sometimes you see that with a lot of people. It's like, I mean, they be young. It's like they mind ain't really caught up with their talent, especially when going from level to level to level. You got to go from because who I can't even remember who that was. I heard her say that, but she was like, she really only like watching college sports because she feels like that's the last level where people actually put forth an effort as athletes. Because she said something like once they
Yeah,
get pro stage, you start getting into a lot of politics and things that go beyond just athletes showing their talent.
yeah.
And it
Well, I
kind of
mean,
opened my eyes like, I never
I
thought of
see it. I still think at the same time, like these niggas be working their ass off though.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
you still see the top of the top athletes. You still gonna see like shit that you're not gonna see in the pros as far as some of the plays, some of the scoring, some of the way that they scoring. Like
Yeah,
you
you right.
you know,
See like
there's still gonna be that. So like I mean, I feel like it's a toss. So I guess like I can't speak as much on it because I ain't in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, or in the NFL or anything like that. But I still think that, you know, while you may see more fundamentals and stuff in college, especially women's college basketball, probably is some of the most fundamental ball you go see. But the pros is the pros for a reason, you know.
yeah,
And yeah, it's real out there, man. Like
definitely.
it's a different speed, it's a different level of competition. Yeah, it's definitely
Once you go to the park and shoot about 20 baskets and miss 18 of them, you realize you
hey,
realize
listen, man.
what it take to get to a Stephen
I
Curry or
knew
like
I knew a long time ago that I'm a rapper and not a ball player. I knew that in the eighth grade, ninth grade, something like that. I already knew. Now I'm out here on the football field. Give me some exercise, nigga. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get out of class early. I've seen the football players just getting out of school early for the road games. I'm trying to do that. Like, you know,
I'd be a part of it.
right. You know, you just happen to be on one of the best teams in the fucking country. So, you know, shout out to Reasonable High and the Reasonable Rams. Niggas
Yeah,
continue
most
to
that.
win. Even I say even when they lose, they still win. It's a program, it's a system, it's an ongoing process. So like you gonna always see them being talked about. It's always gonna be a rivalry. It's always gonna be some jealousy, some hate. It's always gonna be the team stepping the team they play gonna play their best because they're playing against the best. So they're gonna step it up. So you know.
Yeah, the name holds weight, man.
Yeah, man. The
Ain't the
name
name.
definitely holds weight. Yeah, man. So I know you a Marvel man like that. So what you thinking about how it's looking right now? Doctor Strange on the way. I don't know if you've seen Morbius or not. I haven't seen it yet.
Morbius is probably the only thing I haven't really checked out yet, just because the reviews kind of been scaring the shit out of me. But I'm really into the Moon Knight. I was kind of waiting on that, and
Yeah, yeah,
you
that
know,
Moon Knight is the shit.
definitely looking forward to Doctor Strange because I feel like that's gonna Doctor Strange is probably gonna be the most informational art that we get from Marvel anytime soon, as far as
Mm,
showing us a lot of what the new phase is gonna be like.
right, right. I
But
see that.
I definitely think that the Thor, Thunder and Love, that's what it's called, right?
Love and Thunder. Yeah, Thor,
Love,
Love and Thunder.
yeah, it's gonna I can't really call what that's gonna do. It's cool. I mean,
I
I definitely think it's gonna be more of it's gonna have an action, but this is probably gonna actually be more of a love story. Of just
I
you
see that.
Thor
I can
just
I can
we're gonna see a more human version of Thor instead of the Avenger version of Thor. If that
yeah,
makes sense.
I think we're gonna see, you know, I don't know if this is gonna be the final time we see Thor or not, but I think it's gonna be the last time for a while. And I think what they're gonna do with it is probably really just give him a respectable closing. Like I feel like Iron Man deserved the Iron Man 4, but they kind of splashed some of that into um Captain America Civil War. They splashed some of it into the Infinity War and Endgame, giving them that final shit, that whole farewell. Um as well as Captain America. He had a hell of a trilogy. And then, he has his, walk off into the sunset, his last dance with um Agent Carter and everything. So Thor, Ragnarok was like hilarious. It was a great movie. But I think at the same time, they gotta close the chapter with him and Jane. They gotta really show where he's at. I mean, this nigga got on the ship with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's a whole lot of stuff they gotta cover with that and
Yeah.
build around that and give him the proper, closing and his just due. And I think that's gonna be some dope shit. Um, Doctor Strange, I'll be real with you, bro. I'm just excited to see all the cameos. I want to see what they're gonna do with it. Is it gonna be what everybody hyped it up to be? I've heard everything from Hugh Jackman to a whole different Wolverine to um, Tom Cruise playing a different Iron Man. Uh, you hear what sounds a lot like Patrick Stewart's voice, so it sounds like Charles
Yeah.
gonna be in the shit. I've heard Deadpool. Like it's so many people. I've heard even Tobey Maguire gonna be in there. His Spider Man pulling up. So it's just like it's so many names in the trailer. We've already seen what Marvel does with trailers. If you recall, the Infinity War trailer had Hulk running in Wakanda with all the Avengers together, and that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole different scene. So it's so many tricks to the trade, and so many screenshots and shit that they cut in, add in, take out. Like they all went back and saw how Lizard was getting punched by nobody in the Spider-Man trailer, but that was really, I think, Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, one of them. But like there's no telling what we're not even seeing or what they're showing us is not really there in the first place. But it's just major, man. They got a lot of stuff coming around the corner. Like you said, Moon Knight, I really fuck with that so far. I'm not really sure where it's going with the whole Marvel story, but like I'm sure that the last episode will come out of nowhere and give us a connection to the Hulk or fucking Nick Fury or some random ass nigga. Like they're gonna splash something and Ant Man gonna show up with some kind of fucking shit. They always gonna do that. And I think even though I don't really like how it seems like they changed the powers up, I'm still interested in seeing what they're gonna do with Miss Marvel. Um, I really personally wish they would recast T'Challa. Um,
That would be dope.
because the Wakanda Forever movie, I'm not sure where they're taking it. It seems like to me, what makes the most sense is if they uh just made a whole movie that was going on during the snap. So we're still seeing something that happened pre-Endgame. So that way T'Challa wouldn't have been there in the first place. So that gives you time to make a movie that breathes and can be its own. But we ain't gotta just watch Black Panther die just suddenly. Because like
Yeah.
what happens like respectfully, but like what happens to T'Challa? Like rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. And I feel like nobody's really gonna be able to take his place in that shit, but there's a lot of very strong black actors that can still hold down T'Challa, and I think that character himself, his story isn't over, and so I feel like it's almost like to be real, it's almost like a slap in the face to not recast him instead of what seems like they're feeling like that would be the case by recasting him. But like what's my man from Snowfall? Damson Idris.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good T'Challa. Like somebody like that would be a good new T'Challa as a fresh face, a well-known, respected actor, a hell of an actor. And I haven't even seen none of the new Snowfall, but from what I'm hearing, it's kind of crazy. Maybe he might want to do something else for a little bit. I don't know.
I
But
mean, that's not a bad pick. It's not a bad
I
pick.
mean, I just think he would play a good T'Challa, bro. I think he would play the role well. I think it would be a good way to, you know, keep a prestigious actor and then somebody that everyone respects and somebody that like, I mean, I feel like that would maybe somebody Chadwick Boseman would give his blessing to. Like it just seems like they need to keep it going instead of just going straight to Shuri as Black Panther, or I've heard even M'Baku being Black Panther, or Okoye. It's like let them do that during the snap because they need that. That's when they bring in like I hear Namor is gonna be in the movie. Bring Namor in like that. Like Namor shows up when T'Challa's gone because he feels like shit's sweet. But nah, Okoye put a spear through his motherfucking ass. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it how you do it, but like
I mean,
I mean I don't know. We'll just have to see.
I definitely feel like Marvel has an advantage in that situation, though. Just if you look back on cinema history,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there have been quite a few times to where you've had these actors that either, they might pass away prematurely or, have issues with the staff and they just don't want to do the project no more. But the characters that they play kind of get left in limbo.
Yeah.
And depending on what the series is, sometimes it just be hard to like just throw. You saw it in TV shows back in the day. I mean, you think about Fresh Prince, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of these sitcoms we used to watch where they'll just switch a character out next season, and we just got to go with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with Marvel, I feel like they might have an advantage because they have so many characters in that universe, and like you said, with all these young Black actors that are coming up right now, like you said, Dames and Idris from Snowfall, that's not a bad pick at all to just have him transition into the role. But like you said, still kind of tell T'Challa's story. Like even though the actor died, you can still tell the T'Challa story though.
Yeah, there's so much that can be told with the Black Panther story. Like, I mean, we haven't really got to see him fully rule, but so much. Like, there's you can add in the whole aspect with Storm and their relationship. There's just so much to do. You know, I feel like he should fight Namor personally. Um, but like I said, we'll see what they're gonna do, man. But all I know is there's been three, four, five Supermen. There's been hella Batman. There were three Spider-Men in a movie together.
Yeah,
Um, and there's gonna be three. There's two Batman. I'm sorry, in the Flash movie, and we said Will Smith earlier briefly, and seeing that he's canceled or being postponed by Netflix and all these other companies that were working with him in his movies, I think that Warner Brothers should go ahead and fire Ezra Miller right now. Go ahead and just whatever it costs, do the reshoots, get the Flash that we really fucking want, Grant Gustin, throw my man in there because Ezra Miller, if you didn't hear, I just seen it earlier today. This nigga got arrested again for assault. He's supposed to go to court today for assault. Instead, he got arrested for throwing a chair and hitting a woman.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. They got arrested. He
Yeah,
uses they pronouns. They uses they pronouns. I apologize. So Ezra Miller, fuck Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller keeps getting arrested. Ezra Miller shouldn't be the Flash. Grant Gus is the Flash. If y'all can cancel Will Smith, one of the best actors of all fucking time. I'm not talking about best black actors. I'm talking about best actors of all time.
he do his thing.
Ezra Miller can get the fuck up out of here. Come on, man. Arrested again. Again. Arrested again. Come on, Ezra. Get the fuck up out of here. You gotta go. I ain't with it no more. I really don't even fully rock with all the new DC shit. Like it's real hit or miss for me, but I'm a Flash fan and I'm pulling up for the Flash. But Ezra Miller does not deserve the same way Amber Heard punk ass don't belong in Aquaman 2. If we can't have no more Pirates of the Caribbean, Amber Heard got Johnny Depp up out of here, but cut that man finger off. But we can have her in Aquaman 2. Aquaman 1 it wasn't even all that.
Nah, it wasn't.
And we're gonna bring her back. They could have got anybody that I would have, bro. They could have brought Lindsay Lohan back in that shit.
Yeah, Amber Heard just
Amber Heard need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Cancel Amber Heard. Why is Amber Heard on Aquaman 2 and my nigga Johnny Depp? We can't get no more pirates.
I did read today that Johnny Depp is supposed to be, I don't know how true it is, but he's supposed to be testifying in court that she assaulted him by pooping in it.
By doing by doing what?
By pooping in his bed. I'm guessing multiple times. It might have been just once. I don't know,
bruh.
But yeah, apparently, I'm thinking if it's something, he must have did this like multiple times. Just kept defecating in his bed.
That's wild. That's some wild shit. Can we get Amber Heard the fuck up out of here, please? Can somebody go ahead and pick Amber Heard up and drop her off in the cancel box? And I'm not even a cancel culture dude, bro. I'm just seeing how the rules work, and I feel like some people are not getting canceled. It is not cool. If some people getting canceled, then some people need to go ahead and get canceled, bro. I see a lot of shit that go on, and I get put in Facebook jail, and I'd be like, I ain't no snitch, but fuck. Yeah, this is what I see out here. Amber Heard just running around here doing Aquaman 2, like we even liked her in the first one.
Shit,
but we can't get no more pirate movies. Ezra Miller out here throwing chairs like it's WWE, but we can't get I Am Legend 2 or Bad Boys 4. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. That shit whack. Warner Brothers, Netflix, Discovery, Spotify. I don't give a fuck. Whoever doing this shit, y'all got to get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Y'all really fucked up Hancock too.
It's getting wild.
That shit wild, bro.
It is definitely wild.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Nah, man.
I guess we gotta see how it play out, though, man.
We gotta see, man. What they could do, they just need to get my man. They just need to put a filter over Ezra's face and get my man Grant Gustin in there and let him do some voiceovers. Come on, man.
But I mean, yeah, because Amber can't be walking around just shitting in niggas' beds either. I mean, that is kind of
Amber, that's the thing, man. There's some people I got the fuck out of here a long time ago, but like nobody wanted to hear me. Like I said, Amy Schumer need to get the fuck out of here like 5 years ago. Nobody heard me. Now what's she? I'm assaulted. No, you weren't.
I never liked her.
Why were you triggered?
Amy Schumer me with all the whack ass Kevin Hart jokes at that award show.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: Amy Schumer wasn't even invited to that whack ass Ghostbusters movie. That's how whack and not funny she is. Let's just put it like that.
Somebody is trying to force her on us, though. Somebody out there is trying to force that.
Well, no means no, and I don't fuck with Amy Schumer. Nah, I don't rock with it. Nah, bro.
It was Steve-O either. That was kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah. She played Steve-O. That wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool.
Like you could tell he fucked him up, even though he tried to like not really be professional about it. But you can tell kind of like, whoa.
She kind of like the Tekashi 6ix9ine of comedians. Cause like she just out here just loud and cap is fucking disrespecting the dead, but like nobody is just, nobody gonna jump on her because they know she gonna be triggered and call the police.
Yeah.
Just say it, bro. Yo, but yeah, man. I as I said before, bro, like I'm looking forward to the upcoming Marvel shit. Um, I think Black Adam's gonna be a good one for DC. I think Shazam 2's coming out this year too. I think so, or they're on the way. So I'll fuck with Shazam. So those are gonna be good. But man, I'm not watching Aquaman 2 if Amber Heard's in it. Y'all lost the fan.
And for her not to be in
it. You said what?
I thought they were petitioning her for her not to be in it.
Man, nobody listens to the right petitions.
Yeah, you're right. She gonna pop right up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, she gonna be there. But her ass can't even swim.
Probably shitting in a man's bed.
Shitting in a man's bed like that.
I would file assault too.
I hear fucking with one of our great actors. Another one. That's another one, bro. Listen, this ain't no black and white thing, bro. Johnny Depp is one of the best actors of all time, and we can't get a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. We can get that bullshit Aquaman 2 with Amber Heard in it. Right. Co-starring Amber Heard, her name on the poster.
Terrible.
Come on, Aquaman. You can do better, bro. You can do better out here, brother. Do better. I saw that Batman. I decided not to go to the movie theaters to watch it because when I found out it was 3 hours, I realized I wanted to smoke and eat food while I watched the Batman. So I actually watched it last night.
Yeah,
it was dope, man. It's a long ass movie, bro. But it was like that, man. So I think they should replace Batfleck with that nigga because that was also Ben Affleck, a great actor, but they gave him some bullshit with that one. I don't know what it was, but the script was nuts. I wasn't a fan of I wasn't a fan of what Batfleck had to say and do. Martha will forever be a stain on everything comic books ever talked about. It's gonna forever be a stain. You can't put two of the most popular names. That's the thing. I always say Marvel and DC, like Marvel naturally wins because like they made a nigga like Iron Man who was nowhere near as popular as Superman or Batman. Like a household fucking name. Iron Man, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know who Iron Man was like that if you wasn't like a comic fan or watched the cartoons, played the video games or something. Like you had to be kind of you're not no casual, I don't watch this shit, but I know who that is, nigga. You know who Iron Man is. But now everybody knows who the hell Iron Man is. And Batman and Superman got together and put out like 3 bad albums. these niggas was rappers.
He said 3 bad albums.
3 bad albums, bro. Batman and Superman, Justice League. And I don't even think the Snyder Cut was amazing. It was just like a lot more of the same shit with some other shit that was better. The Cyborg story was better. The Flash was better, I guess. But fuck Ezra Miller. As long as Will Smith not on TV and being able to drop his movies and shit, I'm gonna say that's crazy that y'all gonna drop that Flash movie with Ezra Miller. I'm gonna still watch it, but I'm gonna show up with some tomatoes. I'm pulling up to the theater. And I know Ryan's. I'm saying, boo, tomatoes. I'm throwing something. The first scene when he show up, and the end credits. Because there ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way Michael B. Jordan threw a chair and hit a woman that we'd be seeing Creed 3.
Oh, hell no.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. And Lori Harvey leaving. Steve ain't going for that shit.
Hell no, Steve. I was about to say Steve be all up in him.
Steve be in there fucking bugging. One of them damn suits on. Now I got Ezra Miller out here throwing chairs at people. Supposed to be on the way to court.
Oh man.
Well, supposed to be going to court today. Nah. Ezra gonna hit somebody with a chair. All right. Cool.
He the type of motherfucker to show up show up to court for a stolen car and a stolen car.
In the car. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. That's a wild motherfucker, man. Like, I don't know what's going on
Oh
in your
no, man!
life,
It's just
but
a
get it
setup.
together, Ezra. Because you just fucked the Flash up. That's my favorite DC character, bro. The Flash and Joker. That's my two. And here come Ezra Miller, fucking it up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Jared Leto, he ain't had a good run these past few years with these superheroes, man. I don't know if he's just having a bad streak or
I don't know, man.
between
I don't know.
Morbius and the Joker and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. He's been doing a lot to not do that much.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I haven't seen Morbius yet. All I've seen is memes and shit like more BS, and that's fucking hilarious. But like, I haven't seen it, man. So I can't say what it is until it isn't. But I don't do this a lot. But I read spoilers, and I was like, I mean, I'll catch it when it hit Netflix or HBO Max or Prime or wherever it's gonna be. But I don't know. I ain't going to the theater till May when Doctor Strange drops. That's when you're gonna see me in there.
I'm gonna tell you
Multiverse of Madness.
the comment that scared me from Morbius. I think somebody said you got to really hate yourself to convince yourself that you like this movie. that might be the comment that made me kind of like,
Hey,
damn,
yo.
it can't. That's why I text you that one day, like, man, that movie can't be that bad, bro.
It
There's
might be,
somebody
man.
something like that.
It
You
might
gotta
be.
yourself to convince yourself that you like this movie. Ain't no way, bro.
I
It
mean,
had good in it.
I'll tell you this, bro. I'll tell you this. I actually gave I think it was maybe Prime Video. I gave them 1 star for suggesting Dragon Ball Evolution.
Mm.
Like I gave the app a 1 star rating. Because they suggested some bullshit to me and I was offended. That to me is the worst movie of all time. And I was bothered by somebody even thinking I'll get down like that. Like I was insulted. Like it was like, fuck you think I'm gonna see this for? So yeah, I went and gave them a 1 star because I don't know. I was like I said, I was offended.
Yeah,
I get offended a lot, but that one got to me.
we ain't supposed to say the name of that shit out loud.
Bro,
That
I was
shit.
insulted, man. I was
That's
insulted.
but they Harry Potter shit, the movie that shall not be named.
Man, yeah, because
We
that
don't
shit
even
is a
speak.
disrespect. Like whoever got control of that movie didn't like Dragon Ball Z. They ain't like people that like Dragon Ball Z.
They
They didn't
didn't.
like Asian people. They didn't like white people, black
That,
people, nobody.
that
They
movie
didn't
was
like people.
that movie was a hate crime.
That was a hate crime against all of us, everyone.
Was a hate crime.
That Dragon Ball Evolution should bring us all together as a race, as a species, genders, any and everything that you can differentiate yourself from someone, religions, languages, skin color, upbringing, whatever it is, accents, sports teams, favorite foods. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas made a movie because they hate all of us. So when you out in the street and you see your neighbor, that's your brother, that's your sister. Because they made that movie, that was a hate crime against us all. I can't even enjoy the TV show Shameless because the nigga that played Goku, the girl that played Bulma, I forget their names right now. I don't even want to look them motherfuckers up. Y'all were the stars of that shit. Now you the stars of Shameless. I can't even enjoy Shameless. I heard it's a good show. I watched a few episodes and it's just like I couldn't stomach it. It kept reminding me of that trash ass movie.
I'm glad I ain't checked that
Couldn't
shit
do it, bro. Couldn't do it.
Damn.
Couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
No.
We don't need aliens. We just need that movie to bring us together.
Right.
artists like.
Okay.
Now you really gotta hate yourself to convince yourself you like that movie.
Yeah, I won't talk to nobody that's gonna tell me they like that movie. I won't even go back and forth about, oh, it's all right. I won't even have that conversation with you. No. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
Rest in
No.
peace.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For sure, man. They fucked a lot up. Yeah. Left a bad taste in the world's mouth. Yeah. But yeah, bro. You been cooking, man. What you got going on with the on the music scene? I know you've been making hella beats because I've been seeing them.
Yeah,
What,
man.
what you got going on, bro?
Like I said, I'm just focusing on my networking, man. I've been reaching out to some other artists. Y'all been referring artists to me. Um, I was actually talking to my little cousin earlier today. He making beats. I mean, he been doing it for a while longer than I knew he was doing it. I already knew he
Yeah.
was doing the same, and then I recently learned he was also doing production. So I'm probably gonna start trying to collab with him and just help him get his skills up and everything. He might end up being another person I can just what I'm saying,
Yeah.
add repertoire, and it's he a lot younger, so I can kind of he already attached to that younger generation and knowing what sound is and what might be popular at any given moment. So
Right.
I'm really trying to focus on just staying connected to the younger crowd, and I know I got a lot of little cousins and just little homies out here that's starting to really try to take this whole game serious, and we sitting here building this wave syndicate, what I'm saying, name
Yeah.
brand. It's gonna give them something to when they get their skills up, something to be a part of. They like, we see Wave Syndicate got the motion out here. We know they need producers. We about to go rock with them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. And we do, man. We always open a collab and put some shit together. Shout out to all the collaborators and fellow wave contributors, Shy Guy, Key the Niggas, Diesel Savage, Tyrone the Legacy. Shout out my nigga 485 Stoop Kid. Shout out my homegirl, my player partner Coco Dream. Yeah, it's a lot of shit on the way. Lot of good music, man. I'm excited about some of the shit. I be wanting to leak shit, but y'all ain't getting shit today, bitches. You ain't getting nothing. But yeah, man. Excited where shit is going. Excited to see the climate out here and what people are doing. It's always exciting to see what's going on around us, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
and building on what the wave is doing, just looking at especially just what North Carolina doing, man. I love seeing what the 704 doing out here. I love peeping in, seeing what the 336 doing in hometown, the Ville. It's a lot of good music coming out. It's a lot of shit, bro. A lot of variety. Some of it is
Reasonable
amazing.
simple
Some of it is, what it
generations
is.
come up. Like they bubbling, like they getting there.
Yeah, it's gonna just
It's,
take for the
it's
right
just
name and the
really
right
important
person to
for
really
them to
pick up.
have something to look forward to going into once they've sat there and developed their skills and
Yeah,
they craft a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To have
right.
something with some motion from the hometown already going, people don't just feel like they sitting around making beats or just making songs to just put out there through nothing, basically. You build, Wave Syndicate, you got Young Dirt with Grind Hard, Sleep Less, just,
Hmm.
Pizza Man building his brand with these different brands with these younger
Yeah,
people up. They'll have something like I could go join these people, and they all
yeah.
working anyway. So
Or
even if
the
I go with this crew, we still gonna be
yeah.
collabing.
Or they can look and say they can create their own too. I want to inspire, people to, definitely collab, but always have your own shit, man. Always come up with your own. Always create your own sound, create your own vibe.
Always the ultimate in the end, regardless of where if you go under anybody's wing as a coming into something, the ultimate goal is for you to eventually branch off and get your own thing going.
Yeah,
and you
for sure.
use everything before that as the learning experience. But some people want to skip that learning experience and just hop out there and do it. Sometimes you're successful, sometimes you ain't. But having that experience before definitely ups your chances of being successful.
Right.
It ain't nothing wrong with learning from other people and having other people show you like, look, this is a good way to do what you're trying to do.
Thanks. Yeah, man. Well, I tell you, bro, like it's a long time coming, but the work is paying off. And it's, like I said, the work's never over. It's overtime. You know what I'm saying? So, we're just gonna continue to do what we do. Continue to do what you do, bro. I always appreciate it. Man, let everybody know where, they can see Wade got at, where they can follow you at, bro. It's your Instagram and shit.
All streaming platforms. Wave God _ on pretty much every social network. I'm one of the only few Wave Gods out there, so just type it in Wave God. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna pop up. So I'm Googleable out here.
That nigga the only Wave guy. Y'all niggas be pretending. Y'all niggas ain't Wave guys. That's Wave guy, bitch ass niggas.
Y'all can find me on Twitch. I'm always in people's Twitch, just watching people cook up, game. Ski Mask, OG Roll.
The world looking for the world waiting on you to cook up, nigga.
I'm coming.
Everybody drop in the comments. Y'all want to see Wade guy do some cookups on motherfucking Twitch and YouTube Live, Facebook Live and shit. I can't do nothing on Facebook Live. Y'all not gonna get one freestyle or nothing on Facebook Live, not one show, because I've been to Facebook jail so much I can't do it. So y'all gotta follow me on YouTube and everywhere else that we put this platform. We're gonna drop it podcast wise. This is the first ever episode of the I'm Not Saying, I'm Just Saying show. We're not just gonna call it a podcast. This is a show. This is a presentation. This is a podcast. This is a documentary. This is journalism. This is what it is. It's entertainment. You're gonna get nothing but the deepest and darkest perspectives. You're gonna get some real shit. You're gonna get some laughs. You might fuck around crying here. You might get mad and throw something at your screen watching this shit. I don't know. If I piss you off, fuck you.
It is what it is.
Land safely. Yo, shout out to my people out here that also do a great job with the podcast. Like Let's Find Out, the Just Alex Show, the Narcissist Podcast with mental illness. Shout out to Champions Material. Plenty other ones out here that are doing their thing, and everyone that's had me on their shows in the past as well. I appreciate you. But we doing this, as I said, first episode. Fuck with us. Happy 420. Peace. Big wave shit. Hey! Big wave shit, bitch.